Hi, readers. You've been doing such an amazing job with these projects already. So I've been going in and looking at what you've been working on and looking at which books you've been selecting. And you've been selecting some really awesome read aloud choices. So I'm so excited for these projects to be turned in on Friday because they're going to come out so great. And you're really doing such an amazing thing for all of the younger kids at Hohokus School. So you have a lot to be proud of. So today we're going to be working on the next phase of this project. So every day I've broken out this project step by step so that it's not too overwhelming any one day. So yesterday you took pictures of each page of your book and you inserted them into your Google Slides presentation. And I saw that you did a great job of doing that. So now starts the audio portion, right? So if I scroll down to Wednesday, today is the day that you're actually going to record your voice for each page of your read aloud. So there's a lot of different ways that you could record. There's a lot of different websites that I was researching and trying to find. But ultimately, this is the way that I figured out how to do this project. And so this is the way I'm going to teach it to you. But I'm sure there's other ways, but this is the way I know how. Okay? So just putting that out there now. So the website that I found to be able to record your voice is this website called onlinevoicerecorder.com. And online voice recorders, it seemed to be a very straightforward, easy website that was really simple to use. And you're just easily able to record your voice and it will automatically just record and go straight into your downloads folder on your Chromebooks. So that's why I like that website, and I found it really easy to use. So I'm going to take you through this step by step. We're going to be recording our pages of our read aloud. We're going to be renaming the files with the page numbers of your read aloud, so it's easy to go in and insert the audios into each page of your Google Slides later on. And you're going to then create a new folder in Drive called My Recordings, and you're going to then drag all of your recordings from your downloads into that My Recordings folder. And so that's going to be the place where all your recordings are. And so it's really important today. This is where you stop. I just want you recording your voice for each page. And because this is going to be a lot of work today, is just recording your voice. And we're remembering what we practiced on Monday, right? So Monday, I asked you to choose a book, but also to practice reading it fluently. So we're going to think back about how we read with expression, thinking about how the characters feel, what's happening in the story, how can we make sure our voice matches the characters, right? So that's a really important thing to remember today as we start recording. So let's get to it. Okay, I'm going to go back down here to Wednesday. And so first step is we go to Online Voice Recorder. Okay. So this is the website you're going to see. It's a very, very simple website. And all it is this red button. So all of this that says start now, do not click up there. Just click this red button. That's it. It's so easy, okay? So you're going to start with your cover, right? That's your very first slide. So I'm going to just say, literally, I'm just going to say, Stand Tall, Molly Lou Mellon. And I'm going to say the author and the illustrator, right? So if I go in and do this, I'm going to hit the red button. I'm going to have my book right in front of me because it really doesn't matter, right? Stand Tall, Molly Lou Mellon, written by Patty Lavelle, illustrated by David Cottrell. And then you saw I hit that stop button, right? And then you're going to see this is the audio file, okay? So I'm going to move me in the middle there. There you go. So this is the audio file that I just recorded. So if you want to go and hear what you sounded like, you hit the play. Stand Tall, Molly Lou Mellon, written by Patty Lavelle, illustrated by David Cottrell. If you like that recording, you're going to go to the next steps and hit save. If you didn't like that Let's say you did not like that. You're like, oh, my voice sounded so weird. I want to try again. All you do is refresh the screen, refresh, reload, and it's just going to have you do it again. Okay. So you didn't save anything by just recording, right? You're going to have to actually save it if you want that one to be the one that you download. So I didn't like that one. Let's say I think I sounded weird. I'm going to try it again. Stand Tall, Molly Lou Mellon, written by Patty Lavelle, illustrated by David Cottrell. Okay, so I'm happy with that one, and now I want to save it. So I'm going to hit the save button. And you're going to see right here, download complete. I'm going to hit this button that says show in folder. Now right here, this is really important, this step. So this step, you can see right here at the top of my download screen is the file that I just recorded. I'm going to rename it. I double finger click and I'm going to go down to rename. I'm going to title this cover, enter. That already exists because I have already done this, but rename cover. I'm just going to call it cover 1. Okay. But yours is just going to say cover. That is going to make it so much easier when you are going in and putting the files into your Google Slides, because you're going to know which audio file goes with each page. So that's why I do that step of renaming each and every one. So then I'm going to X out. So now I'm going to just go back. So now I want to record the next page. So I'm going to go back, reload the page up here. Okay. And then I'm going to go to my next page. So this is my next page, right? We're the first page of my book. So that I'm going to start here. And I'm going to record. Molly Lou Mellon stood just taller than her dog and was the shortest girl in the first grade. She didn't mind. Her grandma had told her, "Walk as proudly as you can, and the world will look up to you." Notice I tried to get in that grandma voice, that like Southern grandma. I tried at least. Okay. So I'm happy with that. So again, I'm going to go to save. I'm going to do this one more. I'm going to say show in folder. And that top one is going to be the one that I just recorded. So I'm going to rename it. And I'm going to say that this one was page 1. Okay. What did I do wrong here? I'm going to just call it page 1. Okay. So you see what I'm doing there? I'm renaming them as the page number that goes with each page in your Read Aloud book. Okay. Or you could title it something else that would correspond to the page of the book that you're reading, where you're going to remember that recording goes with that page. Okay. But that's an important step. All right. So you're going to go and X out and then again, hit reload and then do your next page. Okay. So you're going to keep doing that over and over and over again till you're all the way done with the book. Now, I like to have the end as like my final. So I always do at the end. So let's just do that. The end. And you know what I can do? Let's say I was kind of talking. I can edit it a little bit. The end. See how I did that? I just moved it. That helps me edit it. So if I want to save that, show in folder, and I'm going to title that, again, the end. Okay? So now you can see on this little downloads here, I have this way that if I go into my drive, these are all of my teacher folders over here. But let's say I wanted to put, all of my downloads here. If I go back, let's say I wanted to put all of these into this grade 5 language arts folder. Okay. I'm going to hit shift down. That selected them all. So listen again. I highlight the first one. I select the first one. I press down Shift, down, down, and it selects them all at once. So you don't have to do this multiple times. And then I just place them and drag them into the folder that I want. So now they're there. So easy, okay? So let's go back to our checklist for today, all right? So you saw we recorded each page of our read aloud using online voice recorder. Remember, if I didn't like that file, I just refresh the button and reload it and start a new file. The only way it will save is if you hit that save button. And remember, you can drag that little bar across to edit your voice. If you say like you said something in the beginning that you didn't like, right? You can just use that little drag box to edit, just like WeVideo, right? And then you're making sure you're renaming each file in your downloads folder and then dragging. I suggest you create a new folder in My Drive called My Recordings. Call it whatever you want, but at least you know that all of your recordings will go in that folder, and it'll be easier tomorrow when you have to do some things to those files, okay? And then drag all of those audio files into that folder. So that is your job for today. It's a lot of work because you're going to be really thinking about how you're reading fluently, right? That is the main thing that we really want in this project, is that you're reading fluently, you're getting into the voice of each character, you're using punctuation to guide where you need to pause and where you need to stop for periods. So readers, I'm so excited for today, and I think you're going to have a great time recording your read aloud. All right, have fun, and if you need anything throughout the day, let me know. All right, bye.